to show you the one exercise that can actually cinch your waist and make it smaller. I'm not the only one who's seen results from this. I've had countless of people see results from this. This thing really works. And I've got the science to back that up. Hey babes, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're a subscriber, and welcome if you are new here. What's up? So I have been talking about stomach vacuums for such a long time, and there's still so much confusion about them, and there's still so many people that don't know about them. I'm here to bless you with this knowledge that's gonna help you get your waist snatched. The stomach vacuum is an isometric contraction, which means that we are tensing the muscle without really using it. The transverse abdominis, which is the muscle that we are targeting here, acts like your body's natural core safe. So this is the muscle that really helps cinch everything in together. And this is by far the most underrated muscle, and the muscle that most people forget to really work and strengthen in their ab workouts and in their ab exercises. So first, I'm gonna show you how I do the stomach vacuum, take you through it step by step, and then I'm gonna go over the top tips for it to make sure it's really effective for you, and also the science behind it, because we have to know how and why it works. You can stand up, you can put your hands on your hips, make sure your back is straight, your shoulders are relaxed. Breathe in, and then breathe out. Imagine bringing your belly button into your spine. So imagine you're trying to put on a pair of really tight jeans. You're really trying to get in there, you're sucking everything in. Imagine that there's like a tiny little string from your belly button and someone's pulling it so that it goes into your spine. And you're just gonna hold it there for about 20 seconds. So I usually do 3 sets of 20 seconds. You might not be able to hold it for 20 seconds, especially if this is your first time trying it or you're new to doing stomach vacuums. Even if you could just hold it for 10 seconds, that is fine. Do 4 or 5 sets of 10 seconds, or you can do 3 sets of 20 seconds like I do. You will get stronger, you will get better. When you first start doing this, it is gonna feel very weird. You are probably not gonna be sure if you're doing it right. That's okay. It takes a little bit of a trial and error to make sure that you are targeting the correct muscle. So first thing is breathing. A lot of people have confusion about whether you're supposed to breathe or not while doing these exercises. There is no right or wrong way when it comes to this. There's just a better way and a not so better way. So the reason I always say to take all your breath out of your lungs is because a lot of people get confused and they think that they're just sucking in all their breath into their lungs, and they think they're doing the vacuum when they're not, okay? So that's why I say to breathe out, to make sure there's no air in your lungs, so that when you pull your belly button into your spine, you're really making sure that you're working the muscle and not just inflating your lungs with air. Eventually, as you get better and stronger, you will be able to breathe while doing this exercise. At first, it's gonna be really difficult. So if you need to hold your breath, like hold your breath out while you're doing this, that is totally fine. Just do it for as long as you can hold that. There are also a few other positions that you can try this in that might be easier for you. So the most basic one is just standing up straight with your hands on your hips. If you have issues with your posture or you feel like it's hurting your back, you can go ahead and lay down on the floor. You can raise your knees up so that your back is really straight on the floor and it's not putting too much pressure on your tailbone. And you just basically do the same thing. Suck in your belly button towards your spine. You can put your hands kind of by your hips right here, and you should feel that muscle flex when you're doing this exercise. So that's another way to make sure that you're doing it right. And laying down, make sure that your spine is staying straight and you're not arching or bending your back too much. Another way that you can try doing this is on all fours, on hands and knees. I find, for me personally, this is the way that I really target it the deepest. So I guess this is more of like an advanced version once you really want to target them. You just have to be careful in this position that you don't round your back too much. I find myself doing that sometimes and I always have to like check myself. But you can try these different positions to see where it's easier for you to feel it. Just be patient, give yourself time. You will get it. It will get easier as you do it. Just really make sure you're focusing on using the right muscle. So most ab exercises target the rectus abdominis and the oblique. So when you're doing, crunches, going up and down, that motion targets the rectus abdominis, which is your abs that are in front of your stomach, and then any kind of twisting motion targets your obliques. Planks are actually one of the only exercises that do target the transverse abdominis a little bit, but it also targets your whole entire core as well. So the exercise is not really isolated to the transverse abdominis. So the transverse abdominis lies underneath all of these different ab muscles. You can also call them your inner abs. The awesome thing about this exercise is that not only does it get your waist looking snatched and it gets you like that curve in your waist, it also helps with lower back pain and with posture. So when you strengthen this muscle, it gets a little tighter, and everything on top of it that's attached to it, whether it's muscle, fat, whatever, will shrink a little bit. Now, obviously, to get the best results, you do also have to lose fat from your midsection, but this, together with losing fat and toning up exercises like ab exercises, will work so good. Another important thing I want to touch on, especially because a lot of you are concerned with getting small waists, the one thing that I do not recommend that you do, if that is your main goal, is do any kind of ab exercises with weights. So I do see a lot of other trainers and fitness people doing and showing people ab exercises with weights. This is great if you want to build up muscle and get stronger. If you want to get a smaller waist, we want to stay away from that, because using weight will actually build muscle and make you look blockier. And even without weight, if you overwork your abs, like if you're doing super intense ab workouts every single day, you will end up building muscle and you will get a little bit blocky. In most of my workout programs and my challenges, we do abs maybe like 2 to 3 times a week max, and we really focus on HIIT, on cardio, on making sure our whole bodies are toned, and those vacuums are the key. And these vacuums are not a new thing. They were done by bodybuilders in the 60s and the 70s to really get that cinched waist look. And I mean, I'm not the only one who's seen results from this. I've had countless of people see results from this. This thing really, really works, but only if you are consistent with it, if you do it consistently. I know it's something that's so easy to forget, but if you actually stick to it, girl, you will be so happy. So I hope this video kind of clarified what vacuums are. This was supposed to be a super short little video, and of course it ended up being long as shit. So I apologize for that. So go ahead and give these vacuums a try, and just be patient, because you will get better, it will get easier, and you're gonna get snatched. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.